Hello guys, and welcome to our closer look at the Dayz standalone. First of all, we have around 1800 hours in Dayz. For a long time there have been many negative reviews on Steam, and the community is dissatisfied with the development speed or other things. Some of these reviews are written with a very low amount of hours in the game, because they want to jump on the bandwagon to hate on Dayz. There are also reviews from players with hundreds of hours not recommending the game because there are some bugs or because of the development speed, as I said already. But they give negative reviews even though they got hundreds of hours playtime for 24 euros back at the time when they got the game. So you might think the game is worth its money already, right? Well, these guys have another opinion. So we decided to give Dayz a critical review to see if it is really that bad. We will go over the community, gameplay, and give our opinion on the past development. The first negative thing you might hear about Dayz is the long time in early access, 3.5 years to be precise. Compared to other games like GTA 5 with 5.5 years until PC development, Watchdogs with 5 years in development, or Battlefield 1 with 3 years in development, this is not much. If we believe the devs that the game will hit beta in around half a year, and I hope that they learned from the past mistakes with overpromising, as they stated in the video Lessons from Early Access, we are at around 4 years of development when they hit beta. Of course the beta time will add up to the time as well, but given they had to rewrite many things, it's manageable in my opinion.
A good thing is that you're part of the development and have an effect on it. You can give feedback and help fix bugs. Also, due to early access, Bohemia and Dayz have more capital to do more features and content compared to earlier estimations. Dean Hall went to Mount Everest mid-development and left the team, which feels like a letdown for the players and for the outside audience.
Another thing that speaks for Dayz is that there are many games which try to be a Dayz killer, such as H1Z1, War Z or Rust. Instead they never succeeded and drifted off to a plain PvP direction. Hopefully, modding might satisfy most player bases. PvP players will get their guns and tanks, while super hardcore servers will come into existence. Also, if Dayz is directed correctly, it becomes a great sandbox in terms of modding, gameplay and content. And with vanilla Dayz, you will be able to experience your story. Gameplay wise, there are still not enough zombies, not enough PvE elements and no satisfying endgame. Thus, most people tend to a more PvP weighted gameplay after they find enough loot. Additionally, there are still not enough initiatives to try player interactions, like base building.
But the devs consider Beta 0.63 as the update we've been waiting for. It will introduce most already teased gameplay features and new content. Also 0.63 will mark the full swap to the new engine Enforce from Legacy. Still, the already introduced gameplay features feel clunky. Cars spawn in the air, you can die from detaching tires, and the well-known stairs glitch is still happening. Crafting is hardly as satisfying and almost nobody actually builds a farm or a bow for hunting. It's not only not effective, it also does not feel rewarding. Of course it's an alpha, but it's drastically affecting your gameplay. You walk up the stairs slowly, or have to plan changing your weapons because you might stand still because of the current broken animation system. And if you look at the current games from Bohemia, which are mostly simulators with even clunkier controls, for example the scroll wheel menu from Arma, it's hard to think that you will get a smooth experience with the final release of Dayz.
Nearly every player would give up anything to re-experience the first 100 hours of the game. Clueless wandering around generous with no idea where to go and figuring out how to survive. The thrill you felt when going to the Northwest Airfield for the first time. The adrenaline rush in your first encounters. It was definitely worth the money.
It was a wrong decision to release into alpha without a working engine and other core parts. Only with 0.62 and 0.63 we might see some satisfyingly fast progress with more features and lots of content.
Dayz could have avoided the backlash and disapproval by implementing modding support earlier. They shouldn't have feared the disapproval of modders. PvP players would have gotten their guns, and more features could have been available from the beginning.
They extremely underestimated the influx of players for Dayz. Of course, many people buy the true Dayz experience after failed Dayz clones like War Z and H1Z1.
During development, Dayz hasn't been deformed too much by the player feedback. The true experience is kept by the developers. Thanks for watching. We are looking forward to discuss with you guys in the comments on Reddit.